Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Rocio with Rocio Jimenez Cosplay, and today I start my attempt to doing 31 days of Halloween. What does this consist of? It's going to be makeup looks mixed with my Halloween fashion. I'm really excited. Last year I did something similar on my Instagram and TikTok where I did 31 outfits of Halloween all in one big video. I recorded it all in one day and it took me about 7 hours to record. That's not even including editing, so it was very tedious. So this is definitely a big one that I'm doing because I'm doing 31 days. I'm going to try to record all of them, post the picture on Instagram, and post videos on TikTok. We'll see how this goes. I am nervous, but this is day one of my 31 days of Halloween, where today, kind of giving y'all a hint because I don't have the full outfit on yet, because I don't want to get, makeup on everything. But today we are transforming ourselves into a jack-o'-lantern of some sorts. The look that I'm kind of going for is, I'm thinking half face normal. And by normal, I mean like my spooky makeup. And then the other face will be jack-o'-lantern. So when I turn on TikTok, I could be like this and then turn. And then you see the face with the outfit. I think that'll be beautiful. So yeah, welcome to day one of 31 days of Halloween. Let's go ahead and get started on this makeup look because this is going to take us a while. And then we have to do photos, TikToks. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back to my dungeon. Now time for this makeup transformation. We're doing a half regular face, half jack-o'-lantern face. So I'm super excited, especially because I got some new contacts. And I think this looks gonna look beautiful. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna get started with putting in the contacts first, as always. Alright, so we got the contacts in. I will say these are a different style. They're more circular, so they are hella annoying. But they look really cool, and I think, if you can tell, they're like orange, black, orange, and then yellow. I think this will give the effect of the inside of a jack-o'-lantern. I thought it would be badass. So that's what we're doing. I am doing both eyes. I was thinking of just doing one, but I kind of want to make my other side normal, but at the same time, like, I'm transforming into this. So I thought it'd be cool. So yeah. And as y'all know, I'm gonna blow my nose like 1,000 times because I got contacts in. And better do it before I start getting the makeup on, right? Because y'all know me. I swear I'm allergic to makeup. I swear. I need to get tested for that or some shit. Alright, well, now for the makeup look, I'm going to start with the natural side first because that's the easiest. So first, I'm actually going to take my eyebrow pencil and draw a perfect jagged line right down my nose right here all the way down. Because this is going to go all the way down to here because it's going to be closed. Yes, we're going all the way down here. So I'm going to draw it just in a jagged line because, jack-o'-lanterns, I think jagged mouth, that's my favorite mouth at least. So I'm going to do that right now. Look like Harry Potter. Up to there, because there's a button right here. That's where that's going to close. So just to separate my face. And it's brown because this is going to be all orange, so it's neutral, and then this side, well, it's going to be skin tone, so it's neutral. So now we're going to be going ahead and doing regular makeup. Y'all have seen me do it thousands of times. Primer, foundation, then powder, and then we're going to do bronzer, blush, highlighter, eyeshadow, eyebrows, lipstick, eyeliner, all that just. So let's get started. And I am going to prime the right side of my face as well because we are going to be doing it as well. So I want to make sure it's primed on both sides. Now, when doing your foundation, try to be very careful to not get like the line all the way. As you can see, I did buy the wrong color. They switched the Tarte foundation, so I've had to search for the new one for my skin tone, but my skin tone's a mixture of red and white, which is just insane, so it was kind of hard for me to find one. So I guess I ended up accidentally getting one that was a little too light, but it works for my skin. It's fine for the time being. You know, the foundation is super expensive, so I'm gonna just use it up and then I'll go back to finding a foundation that works best for my skin tone with reddish tones. You can obviously tell they're separated now. You can tell because my skin tone, like I said, is redder on this side, but I like the look that it's giving me over here. And the contact, so no, if you're wearing contacts are going to completely change your complexion. When I wear purple contacts, my skin looks a lot brighter. When I wear green contacts as well, so very bright color contacts make my skin look brighter. It's so weird. When you put on contacts, your skin tone definitely changes, so beware of that. Now for our face powder, like I've told y'all before, I just use a bronzer to kind of try to get my colors all together, mix them, and kind of evens out my skin a little bit with this foundation. There we go. Now for our bronzer, our actual bronzer. So we are going to do our highlights only on this side. So it's going to be hard for me because I do top, down, and cheek. That's how I got taught at Sephora, because I asked one day for my free birthday makeover, how do I do bronzer? As y'all can see, I'm still keeping in the area. Alright, now we are going to do blush. And blush is only going to be on this cheek because we're only working on this side. A little bit of blush there. I do a little bit on the nose. So there we go. Gosh, this is the easiest makeup look ever because I only have to do half my face. Now, highlighter on my cheekbones and on my nose. I do it on the tip, so literally on the half tip that I have. Alright, now that I got all that done, we could go ahead and do our eyebrows and our eyes. Get started on that, and y'all know lip is always last for me. Eyebrows, it is so weird just doing one, but that is what we're doing. Is one eyebrow. One eyebrow is done. Now that we have the eyebrow done, let's do our eye. And since we're doing a jack-o'-lantern look, I'm thinking of doing a black and orange smoky eye. Let me see what oranges I have though. Alright, so we're going to be using this palette here that my mom gave me. We're going to be using this orange here to match the oranges that we are wearing. I know it doesn't look exact on the camera, but it does match the closest. And that's going to go right here, not on both eyes. I'm so used to doing both eyes. So right here, and then this is going to be a black smoky eye. We're going to do the sharp wing. And then we'll do some liner, and then an eyelash, and then mascara. We should be good. And then lipstick, of course, at the very end. Oh, and I am forgetting my eye primer. So we're gonna use our P. Louise primer. So you literally, a little goes a long way. Like that could literally be enough for both eyes. It's so hard to get less than that. So that is gonna go on this eye right here. And then you spread it with your finger. That's the best way to do it. And you're gonna do it all on the lid. Alright, now we got that eye primer on there. Now we can do the orange on the inside here. Alright, now we're going to do the black wing. So as you can see, I only went like halfway. I'm using this angled brush. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to add a stripe. Why haven't I been using this big one for a while? Okay, so we're going to be using this angled brush to be doing a winged liner, kind of, but it's going to be an eyeshadow. Now that I have that angle, I'm going to use a fluffy brush to fill in the rest. Perfect. Very Halloween-y. That's exactly what I wanted, is an orange like that. is perfect. As you can see, it kind of matches more now that we're on the shirt here. But yeah, so that part is done. You could clean it up a little bit more if you want. And now we're gonna do the bottom real quick. So let me show you how we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that with our angled brush again on the black. So grab the angled brush, go down here, and just slightly mark it halfway. Try to even it out with the actual wing that you did. So you can see it's very slight. You'll then grab another brush. We're gonna do down here with the orange. There we go. So now that's done, we're gonna get some eyeliner and put it on as well. And this is just gonna be like a gel eyeliner that's gonna go on the eye. So waterline. I do it only halfway as well, so it can be part of this. There we go. Now that's done, we're gonna do actual eyeliner, which is like our liquid liner. And if you've seen me do my liquid liner, we're gonna do it by starting out like this, go over, do like a little cat wing, and then we're gonna do another wing on top. So go ahead and take a look. I do this by following my eyelid, and then you go over. So as you can tell, that's the eye there. We're gonna put a lash on, so we use lash glue and lash, however you do that. I'll show you how I do it though. I use the Duo lash glue. It's amazing. I put it on my liner, and I also put it on the lash, and then I put it on. So let's do that. All right, lash glue is dry. This is dry now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on top. And you know it's dry because it's tacky on both. All right, top lashes. This is how I glue the lash, with this instead of eyelash glue, because then you're gonna rip your lashes off. Use eyelash glue. And there you go. Now that side is done, minus lipstick, which we will do now. All right, we are doing a black lip, but this is gonna be a little hard. I'm gonna line it. And I'm just using this because it matches in the end. All right, there we go. Fill the lip in. Now this side of the face is done, so it'll be like this, and then all right, now, okay, as I look pretty good on this side, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like feeling myself right now. I love it. So now is the hardest part of this transition, which is everything else. It's just gonna get so hard from here, but I am excited. So we're doing full jack-o'-lantern face pretty much on that side. I did a jack-o'-lantern face last year. I think it was last year, if y'all don't remember, the year before. And it was like just this eye was painted. If y'all have seen my videos, y'all know. If not, hello, welcome. So I'm really excited about that. So let's do that right now. Oh my gosh, my eyes drive me nuts because of the contact. It doesn't like the eyelash. But first, we gotta start with paint. This is the orange Miron paint. I can never pronounce the name right. Paradise paint. This is very good paint. Very little is needed to activate it, so I have water to activate it right here and a sponge. It can get really messy, so you just gotta be very careful with it. So now to go ahead and do all of the orange on this side. This is gonna be the most complicated part. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our sponge. You're gonna water activate it. So you're gonna put some water on it. Very little, doesn't need much. You're gonna grab your paint. Just rub it, as you can see, start to activate the paint. And you're just gonna blot it on. And of course, that's when my face is like, you need to blow your nose. And I'm like, no, you don't need to blow your nose. This is going to be a process, so let's go into time-lapse mode because this is going to take a while. I do want to point out that I have not dipped it in water again. I'm just putting layer on top layer, and this is still kind of wet. I'm barely going to reactivate this a little bit with water. Look how much I've done. So be very careful. Do not overwater, because then this won't dry that fast, or it will dry splotchy and nasty. Like that. I got way too much water on that one. And now I need to reapply. Because I messed up, I'm switching from wet side to not wet side to try to even it out. Sometimes you could avoid it, but I definitely put too much water on the sponge at once. And yes, I'm gonna cover my ear and I'm gonna hate myself for it later. But it's because I'm wearing earrings. You can see I'm going along the line as best as I possibly can. We will be refining that with black eyeshadow at the very end. But do not go over to the done side already. You do want to kind of get the back, especially because your hair might not be covering that all the way. Depends what you're going to do with your hair. Mine will probably be down because I'm wearing buns. I'm not 100%, I'm not buns, I'm wearing a beret. It says trick or treat on it. Now that I look like a freaking Oompa Loompa, you could start doing the line work, which I'm really excited about. So make sure that everything is covered. Your eye might be a little weird. What you can do with this is grab the eyeshadow from earlier and try to cover up that line best as you can. Not to worry too much because your eye, I think, is going to be black because we're jack-o'-lanterns. So we're going to do that transformation part right now. So I like to use just black liner to do this part. We are going to be covering our eyelash. So, I mean of course we're going to be covering our eyelash. We're going to be covering our eyebrow. So you can use this as a kind of like a marker. This is an older one. I have a newer one. And you're going to just draw however you want your eye to look like. I want it to be covering my eyebrow. So we're going around it. That's why we didn't block our eyebrows. And you're going to just go all the way around. It could be messy, it could have spikes, however you want it. Because it's carved. You're like carving your eye. There we go. So I'm going to use a new one at some point because this one's running out. But we are also going to be drawing all of the lines right now. So all the line work is what we're doing. Next, you're going to grab your liner again. You're going to go down the zigzag line that you drew earlier. And that's just like a base. We are going to go in with eyeshadow here in a little bit as well. Alright, so those lines have been done. You can obviously tell that my face is split in half. That's exactly what we needed to do. So now we gotta do our nose. Our nose is gonna be like a carved nose. So you're also gonna go in with the eyeliner and you're gonna do it wherever you want to start your nose. So let's start it up here. I'm gonna do my nose. So that's going to be my jack-o'-lantern nose. Now your mouth. So the mouth is also going to be stenciled. It all depends on what kind of mouth you want. I want a jack-o'-lantern zigzag mouth, so that's what I'm going to go with. Perfect. So stencils are done. Now it's pretty much all black eyeshadow from here, unless we need to go in adding a couple other things. But we're gonna use that same fluffy brush that we had earlier, your same black eyeshadow that you were using earlier, and you're just gonna go in with that. You're gonna go in on the eye. Go following the curves. So this is going to be an entire process. Same thing, you're going to do the eye, you're going to do the mouth, and then the nose, and lastly we will do stripes for a creepy jack-o'-lantern. I will have to say that this is one of the most time-consuming parts of the entire process, because we do have to put many coats of black eyeshadow on top to get this seamless look. I have tried using face paint before, and it doesn't look as nice because you are doing water face paint on top of water face paint, and it looks very smeary and stuff. So this is what I prefer to do. This also lasts longer. I've been able to stream before doing like just makeup like this, and it's lasted hours, so you have a higher chance of this lasting longer throughout the day. And then you could go ahead and do you could do some setting spray at the very end of this process as well, so it lasts a little bit longer. So normally you would kind of have to worry about drippage of eyeshadow, because that does happen, or spillage. I don't know the exact terminology for it, but in this look you don't really have to, because we're going to be adding jack-o'-lantern lines towards the end, so don't worry about it too much of it going way too out of the line. It's not a big deal, but definitely make sure to fill like the entire line, like up to the line, because then you could see that part with the eyeliner. But yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty good so far. And we have gotten to the step where I need to put gel black eyeliner onto my waterline. So make sure to do that really well. There we go. Perfect. Now that we have the eye done, we're gonna go ahead and do the mouth and then the nose. I'm doing my nose last because my nose is very runny all of a sudden. Figures. So on this part you could use the same black lipstick right here, but you might get some inconsistency because you have the powder black versus the lipstick black, and they both dry differently. Because this is powder, this is more seamless, and this will crack. So I guess pick your poison, but I'm going to try to do eyeshadow on the entire thing. And this is where you might want to change back to the angled brush, is when you're getting on in between the lines, so you can keep them nice and sharp. So we covered that up. As you can see, I still have a little bit here. Now I'm actually going to go in with the lipstick because I'm going to cover that up fully. I don't want to have what I call butthole lip. Because, yeah. Nobody wants butthole lip. See, it's like a little bit different consistency. Alright, now we're going to go in with the lines, but first we need to do this. So we're going to do eyeshadow. Oh, our nose. I'm totally forgetting the nose. So we're going to do the nose, and then we got to do the line, and then we'll go in with the line. So we still have quite a bit left. Can you see, like, I did it around my nose, so it looks more natural. Oh, and this is where I get eyeshadow in my nose, and I'm like, do not sneeze. So now, like I said, eyeshadow down. And the way you're gonna do it is just go around with a fluffy brush all the way down. You see that? So it looks super good. Since you did your nose, you just want to like slightly brush on it like that, and same thing down here. Just slightly. Kind of connects everything. And do the same all the way down to the neck. And you could make this lighter. It doesn't have to be as thick as this is. I just wanted it this thick. But it could be a lot lighter. Like down here, I decided to do a little lighter, right? So you could decide to do that, or just thicken it up. Just make sure it's all the way to that line that you drew. You could also add accents and make it look like this is cracking into the other side of your face. That's an option as well. Perfect. All right, so that part is done. Now we can go do the lines. So the lines are honestly wherever you want them to be. Maybe the size about your brush if you have a smaller brush like this. And you just want to make sure they're separated out like this, going down. So like this. Start from the top. These are going to be lighter. So you can see they're really light. All the way down. Really light. And down. Angle. Like that. And pumpkins don't have perfect grooves, so be creative with it. And if you want to go on the ear, feel free to go on the ear. I'm debating on going on the ear. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do it. But yeah, that's the look right there. Now I'm gonna end it by doing a eyelash on this side too. So same process as last time with the whole eyelash glue and the eyelash, and I'm gonna use the same one as this one. Alright, there is our eyelash. Now, the look is complete. The makeup look is complete. But I'm going to add accessories for this. So we are doing earrings that I got from a small business owner. Her Instagram is sinsuerte.shop. I will go ahead and link her in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and put those on right now. I'm going to fix up my hair, put my little beret on, put my boots on, and yeah, and then we'll go to the reveal. So the next time you'll see me is the reveal. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, spooky friends, that wraps up day 1 of my 31 days of Halloween. If y'all want to watch more videos of the makeup, check out my TikTok. Also, pictures will be on my Instagram, so if you want to see pictures of how this look came out, definitely go ahead and check out my Instagram. All the links are in the description below. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you recreate this look, go ahead and tag me. I would like to see your version of the half normal, half jack-o'-lantern look. And yeah, stay spooky, my friends, and I hope y'all have a wonderful October 1st and a wonderful spooky season. I'll see y'all later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Come on. Come on. Focus, please. Okay. Ready? Ready now, camera? And then we have to do photos, and then we have to do pictures. Well, pictures and... Really? Pictures and photos are the same thing, Rocio. And just videos. Yeah, no, TikToks and videos are the same thing. Goodness gracious, I can't with myself. I guess there's just gonna be a lot of bloopers in this one. She just wants in, and I'm gonna let her in. She's gonna be so loud in here. No, I think I got some. Yep. Look at that. Of course. I have used... I've had...